The Siberian Husky is one of the most striking and recognizable dog breeds, with its piercing blue eyes, thick double coat, and wolf-like appearance. Many people look at a husky and wonder, how closely related are they to wolves? The resemblance is undeniable, but does that mean huskies carry wild, untamable instincts? In this in-depth exploration, we'll uncover the truth about the Siberian Husky's wolf ancestry, their genetic makeup, and whether their wild appearance translates into wild behavior. By the end, you'll understand just how much wolf is in your husky, and what that means for training and ownership. 1. The origins of the Siberian Husky, a breed shaped by survival, ancient roots in Siberia. The Siberian Husky's story begins with the Chukchi people, indigenous tribes of northeastern Siberia. These semi-nomadic hunters and herders relied on dogs for survival in one of the harshest climates on Earth. The Chukchi bred dogs for endurance, strength, and the ability to work in teams, traits essential for pulling sleds across vast frozen landscapes. Unlike modern breeds shaped by aesthetics, huskies were developed purely for function. Their thick coats protected them from minus 60 degrees Fahrenheit temperatures. Their compact bodies conserved heat, and their high energy levels allowed them to run for miles without tiring. The role of wolves in their ancestry. While huskies share a common ancestor with wolves, like all dogs, they are not direct wolf hybrids. Genetic studies show that domestic dogs, Canis lupus familiaris, diverged from wolves, Canis lupus, between 20,000 and 40,000 years ago. However, some Arctic breeds, including huskies, have a small percentage of recent wolf DNA due to occasional crossbreeding in the wild. A 2015 study published in PLOS Genetics found that Siberian huskies, along with other northern breeds like the Alaskan Malamute, have up to 1 to 3% wolf ancestry, higher than most other dog breeds. This tiny fraction explains their wolf-like features, but doesn't make them part wolf in behavior. Second wolf versus husky. Key differences in behavior and instincts. Pack. Mentality. Leadership versus teamwork. Wolves are true pack animals with a strict hierarchy. They follow an alpha leader and exhibit dominant or submissive behaviors to maintain order. Huskies, on the other hand, are team-oriented but not dominantly hierarchical. They were bred to work cooperatively, not to follow a single alpha. This is why huskies can be stubborn. They don't blindly obey. They think independently. Prey drive. Hunting versus chasing wolves are obligate carnivores. They hunt to kill. Huskies have a strong prey drive, but it manifests as chasing rather than attacking. They might sprint after squirrels or cats, but they rarely display true predatory aggression. Vocalizations. Howling versus talking. Wolves howl to communicate over long distances. Huskies rarely bark, but are extremely vocal. They talk with whines, yodels, and dramatic sighs. This trait makes them entertaining but sometimes noisy pets. Trainability. Independence versus obedience. Wolves are not trainable in the traditional sense. They follow instinct, not commands. Huskies, while intelligent, are independent thinkers. They learn quickly, but may choose not to obey unless properly motivated. This is why structured training is essential. Without it, a husky's wild streak can lead to destructive behavior. 3. The myth of the wolf dog. Why huskies aren't wild. Despite their wolf-like looks, huskies are 100% domesticated dogs. Their behavior is shaped by centuries of selective breeding for companionship and work, not wild survival. Genetic evidence. A 2017 study in Nature compared wolf and dog genomes and found that huskies share more DNA with other dogs than with wolves. Their wolfiness score, a measure of wolf genes, is only slightly higher than average, far lower than actual wolf hybrids. Temperament differences. Wolves are naturally wary of humans. Huskies are highly social. Wolves avoid eye contact as a sign of submission. Huskies stare intently, hence their mesmerizing gaze. Wolves are elusive. Huskies thrive on human interaction. The danger of mislabeling Huskies as wolf-like. Some owners assume their Huskies' stubbornness means they have wild instincts. In reality, Huskies are just smart, energetic, and easily bored. Without proper training and exercise, they'll find their own entertainment, chewing furniture, escaping yards, or howling all night. 4. Training a Husky. How to manage. They're wild. Side Huskies aren't wild, but they do require specialized training. Here's how to channel their energy positively. 1. Establish leadership without dominance. Huskies. Respect consistency, not force. Use positive reinforcement, treats, praise, rather than punishment. 2. Provide extreme exercise. A tired Husky is a well-behaved Husky. Minimum 2 hours of vigorous activity daily. Running, hiking, sledding, or agility training. 3. Mental stimulation is a must. Puzzle toys, scent games, and obedience drills prevent boredom. Teach them new tricks regularly. They love learning. 4. Secure your space. They're escape artists. Huskies can jump fences, dig under them, and even open doors. 6-foot fences with dig guards are a must. 5. Socialize early and often. Huskies can be dog selective. Expose them to other dogs, people, and environments from puppyhood. 5. The verdict: how wild are Huskies, really? Siberian Huskies have a dash of wolf ancestry, but they are fully domesticated dogs. Their wild traits, stubbornness, high energy, vocalizations, are bred-in working dog characteristics, not untamed instincts. That said, their intelligence and independence mean they aren't for novice owners. Without proper training, they can develop problematic behaviors. Call to action. Transform your Husky into the best companion. Do you sometimes feel like your Husky is too much to handle? Does their stubbornness make training frustrating? You're not alone. Many Husky owners struggle with their dog's strong will and endless energy. But here's the good news. Any Husky can be trained with the right approach. Enroll in our exclusive Husky training program today. Our proven methods will help you. Stop destructive chewing and digging. Teach rock-solid recall. No more escaping. Reduce excessive howling and barking. Build focus and obedience. Don't let your Husky's wild looks fool you. They can be the most loyal, well-behaved companion with the right guidance. Click here to start training now. Your Husky has the heart of a wolf, but with our training, they'll have the manners of a perfect family dog. Act today before another shoe gets destroyed.